What's up, guys? I just got out of seeing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Now, the voice cast for this movie stacked: Jackie Chan, John Cena, Rose Barr, Ao. You got so many great actors and actresses in the voice cast. But first up, I want to start by saying this movie is inspired by Spider-Verse and everything that Sony did with Spider-Verse, and the impact of Spider-Verse is like basically everything about this movie is a result of Spider-Verse. And I'm so happy that Spider-Verse happened, because for a very long time animation was getting very fucking dull. Every fucking body copied what Pixar and Disney were doing. All the animated movies look the same. All of them, they all look the same. Every single fucking one of them. For over a decade, they all looked the same, and it was so fucking annoying. And they all had pretty much the same message of a Pixar. Like, everything that's going on with Pixar still producing good shit. Like, Elemental's got some good legs on it. But too many people were copying Pixar, and there wasn't enough innovation going on in the realm of mainstream Hollywood animation. You know? And Spider-Verse changed that a lot. So to see another movie that is basically another birth of the effect of Spider-Verse is wonderful to see. Mutant Mayhem, like I said, the animation is great, inspired by Spider-Verse, but the script in this movie, this script is probably one of the most accurate to how people of this generation speak. With a little child, this is a PG movie, but like, as far as like how people speak, how they talk, their style of interacting with each other, this script is probably one of the better ones. It's probably the most accurate ones you're going to see of this new generation of people. The message is very clear. Like, do not go outside because humans are mean. Humans hate you. Humans will not accept you. And they took that, something that can be very, like, what a lot of different people, a lot of poor writers would have took that very simple lesson, and they would have beat you over the head with it so bad that you would have been fucking disgusted. But they didn't. And I think it's because this movie's so sincere, has so much heart, and it's so sincere that they tell you from jump, this movie kicks off with Giancarlo Esposito's character. He's a mad scientist. He's cooking up in the lab, and we see a little small Superfly voiced by Ice Cube. Like I said, a stacked voicing cast. So like from jump, it shows us humans going after this dude's research. Then it shows us. Then we meet up with the turtles, and they're doing their stuff. They're going for their grocery haul, and then we get back to the sewer, and then we get back to the sewer, and the rat, their father, he tells them everything that they need to do, and he gives us the big backstory and origin. Like, this is an origin movie through and through. Like, this is the beginning of a new iteration of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles origin movie through and through. And he tells us, and I was taken aback, because that origin, like the retelling, that took like 5 to 10 minutes. And for a movie that's only an hour and 40 minutes, I was surprised how long it took. But even though that origin took a long time to get through, nothing about this movie dragged. Like that made me think this movie was gonna drag from the first act to the second act to the third act. None of it dragged. It all went along nice. It was paced well. The humor, like I said, this is a PG movie, not PG-13, PG. Its intended audience is children. I feel like if you're an adult, even a teen, adult, a parent, anyone that knows anything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this movie is gonna be for you. It has that little humor for the parents, like the earlier Shrek movies did, that we all come back to us now that we're teens and adults. We see, they had a lot of lines for adults in these movies. This movie has a lot of lines for adults in this movie that will probably go over your children's head. So if you're worried about the script being way too childish, and it is childish, but it's childish in the way that the child will be childish. It's childish in the way that the teenager would be childish. They talk like teenagers, they act like teenagers, they act like children. Childish. It's not childish in the way like, ooh, goo, goo, ga, 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 ga. Everything's just over the top fucking retarded. Like, it's not that type of childish. You know? Not the type of childish. So, like I said, it's paced well, great voice acting cast, great animation. My biggest pro for this movie is Ao as April. I fucking love that casting. That girl is shaming up. Like, we still got bottoms, not bottoms. Is it called? Yeah, it says Bottoms. We still got Bottoms coming out in a couple months. Well, it's coming out sometime this month. So she's gonna shape up. I think she's gonna have the best year out of everybody in Hollywood. You had the Bear season 2. You got this, and you're gonna have Bottoms. She's probably gonna have the best year out of everybody. Ice Cube is Superfly. I really vibe with it, and I really vibe with, like, I vibe with all the music in this movie. The music really set the tone of what they were going for, and I really appreciate it. Just like Spider-Verse, the music really helped set the tone and the atmosphere for what they were going for, and it works here just like it works in Spider-Verse. So overall, this is a very enjoyable movie. I fucking loved it. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I feel like the way to beat Superfly, even after he became a big mutant, I'm spoiling it a little bit. I feel like that was like a little too easy, but hey, I loved it. The whole movie made sense, well paced, funny, so many jokes that landed, characters that are endearing and sincere that I think that a lot of people are gonna love, and I think a lot of people are gonna love this new iteration of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, 9 out of 10. Peace.